Kellyscards.ca, and welcome to this video. I'm just going to go through and show you how I store my dies. In my craft room tour that I filmed earlier this year, I had a bit of a different arrangement and a different way to store. And I liked it for a while, and I just felt very frustrated sometimes with it. So I decided to change up how I store my dies. So I have these bins. I have a pink one and I have a blue one. And then I have dividers. And basically I don't divide companies anymore. So I use dividers to divide up my dies, and I have them all labeled. So this is small sets, this is larger sets, big sets. I've got shapes, hearts, nature, border, alphabet and numbers, words. Over here I have my standard die cuts that I use all the time. So circles, ovals, labels, square / rectangles, tags, and then all my embossing folders. And I like to keep it like this. I know where everything is. And then I thought, well, I want to know where certain dies are within groups. So this is where I did color coding. For the storage, I use these Simon Says storage sleeves. Love these. These are a great size. I do not like the idea of having like 3 different envelopes, 3 different storage things and heights and widths and all that. I just went with these, and if there was something like a little bit too tall, I could deal with it. If it was small, I could deal with it. So these are the sleeves I use, and within each sleeve I have a colored piece of cardstock plus a magnetic piece holding the dies. I really wanted to be able to find my dies quickly, and what I decided to do was color code certain companies that I use all the time. My Favorite Things dies will have a red insert in them, and then Simon Says stamp will have yellow, Spellbinders will have green. Then I needed a color kind of for other, so this one is in here. This is from Nellie's Dies. Really like their dies. They really have a lot of dies in their sets, and they're a really good price point. So I decided to make orange for kind of like the other companies, and it just works really good because when I flip through here, if I'm looking for Simon Says stamp, I can just immediately pull this out. If I'm looking for My Favorite Things, I'm looking for red. And I find this extremely useful and extremely convenient when I am looking for something. Now granted, all dies are not going to fit within these storage pockets, but like I say, this one here, I'm fine that sticks out. It doesn't bother me. Basically, I love the way that my storage works. Again, the dies aren't falling off because they're still on the magnetic sheet, and I just cut this piece to go in here. So sometimes I like to have the same dies. Now these border dies, they're all from My Favorite Things, and then that way they're all in the same little envelope. It just reduces the amount of sleeves I have in here, and all of these are borders, so if I need them, it's just easy to pick them out. So really like this storage. So I'm just going to pull this out here, and if you're interested in the dimensions of this red piece of cardstock here, so if you're looking to do something similar, you can cut these pieces. It's 7 by just short of 5.5. That way we don't have the rubbing and it can come in and out. And that just fits in these pockets perfectly. Love the color coding idea. One thing that I am going to do, which I haven't done yet, but I will say in this video, is I'm going to round all of these corners of these magnetic sheets, and that way it will slide in and out and not catch on the sides. I think that will work way better than just leaving it with the square corners. I'm just going to show you that quickly. I'm just going to take some of my chompers, and I'm going to actually use the 1/2 inch rounder, and I think this is just going to make it a lot easier for these to slide into the pockets. They're not, that pointy edge is not going to get caught on it, and I think it looks cool. So I think this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my dies in these storage pockets. I think this will be a much better solution than how I was storing my dies before. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You can check me out on my website at Kellyscards.ca. You can subscribe for more videos, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.